and welcome back to Pwnery's Penny Arcade, and this is the Next 30, Season 8, Episode 2 of The Long Dark Sandbox Survival. And where I left you last is we are at this cave here, which is the exit to Bleak Inlet. But we're not going in there yet. We're actually just hitting all the points of interest at Forlorn Muskeg. So where I left you last, we were camping out here, and I decided that I was going to spend the time to make sure that all my skills were maxed out. They were not, but all the books I was carrying were maxed out, so I burned them all. And we cooked up all the meats that we picked up from all the wolves we carved, and I fixed all my clothing for what materials I had, but I had to switch over to my toque because I don't have any rapid skin. Not cured ones at least, so for now, we're sort of rocking it with the old stuff. So anyway, because I mapped the area, it looks like the deer carcass over here is actually near the high blind. So I am going to go northwest first. We're going to try to find that first. But the other thing is I need to shoot that wolf. See, he's running away. I need him to approach me so I can get that threat removed. That way I can take my time and look around for the deer carcass, because we're kind of in an elevated position right now, so I should be able to see it from up here. But, you know, it's hunting, it's wait and see. So I have to wait for that stupid wolf to come back, because I don't want to get caught out. Maybe I can see it from here. Another thing I'd really like to see added into the game is a looking glass. Whether it's a single monocle one or a pair of binoculars or something. That would be great. Alright, here we go. I handled that. I keep getting a phone call, and I know it's spam. Or maybe they just have the wrong number. But it's starting to really aggravate me. I don't understand why they're trying to contact me all the time. It's about some sort of acidic test of some sort. I don't know. I'd have picked it up if I wasn't recording right now and be like, "Who are you?" And then just have someone go, "I'm Batman." Which we know for a fact it isn't. So we have these markings here on the tree. I don't know if I covered this in previous episodes, but this is actually the marking of a moose in the area. So maybe we'll get to shoot us a moose. Alright, so there's the deer right over there. So that's northwest. And beyond that deer, continuing northwest, is the high blind. However, I have to be mindful of ice, because if I walk out onto that, it'll have a crack warning. So what we're going to do is we're going to have to walk carefully for a little while. And I believe what I'm looking for is an approach north. So from here to there, you can go straight to the deer. So if I continue east, I should find another little blob of land. Which I believe is that right there. And this should allow me to travel north without worrying about ice. Okay. Alright, and then the cattails. There's two sets of cattails, so that means I need to go north this way. I believe there's no crack warning here. Yeah. I studied the map before I started recording today. And then we'll follow this island around. And the high blind should be that island right in front of us, on the other side of those rocks. Hopefully. And I believe, yeah, there it is. And I have a straight shot to it without a crack warning, I believe. I believe a lot of things right now. Cool. I know I should have mapped in all points in between, but for now, this will get us what we need. Yeah. Ooh, there's a lot of rose hips here. Good to know. Can I climb up this? No? There we go. Alright, some scrap metal. Anything good in here? Alright, now that I do need to read.
This anymore.
Huh. Let's see. Looks like I only need an hour? Oh, the other thing I did before recording this episode is I stayed the entire day, the next day, between episodes, so that way we had an early morning. But I mean, since we're here, screw it. There we go. Ooh, and the wind is picking up. Those were ruined mittens. I think I could salvage them for material. Alright, so this blind faces north, right? So I should be able to backtrack this way, back to that island, which is the one with the big tree. Yeah. Because straight south of this set of islands is the next cave. So what I'm doing is I'm deliberately zigzagging across the middle of this part of this southern approach. That way you can kind of see all the points of interest. Yeah. I hear some yelling. There might be an interruption. Wouldn't be a day without one around here. Okay, I think I can see that cave from here. Should be straight in front of us. But I have to be mindful of, you know, ice warnings. So the trick is just stay near where the snow is, and you should be able to walk the whole thing without worrying about falling in the ice. Or falling in the water. Under the ice. Which sucks. Now, I know I can't cross that. Somebody told me that you can just basically see all the dark spots and know that's where you're going to fall through, but that's not 100% accurate. As far as I'm aware. It's a pretty good guide. Like, let's just see what happens. Yep, see? As soon as that warning starts, you have like 3 or 4 seconds, maybe 5, then you fall through, so... I'd rather not gamble on that, just because drying your clothes out and getting over the frostbite risks and stuff, it's just a real pain in the ass. Alright, so now we're south. Well, I should probably map this, huh? I don't remember if I mapped the blind. I did not. Oops. Crap. I read the book, but I forgot to map the... Damn. It's okay, we're not going to do it. We're not going back. Oh, he's thirsty. Alright, so this cave, I believe, is the non-exit one. Yeah, because I don't have my campfire's not here. Alright, cool. So let's see if we can find anything in here. This is not a bear cave, so I'm not worried about that. This is a place we can camp out. We might do that because it's already late. Yeah, because I think you can't actually camp out in the bunkhouses. Tell you what, I'm going to do a brief pause. I'm going to go back to the high blind, and I'm gonna map it, come back here, and then we'll sleep here overnight. We'll pick up in the morning.
A few moments later.
Okay, good morning. We are back, and we are eating rabbit, and we're drinking coffee, and we're fixing to set off because it's morning. Go ahead and drink some more water to top off. I am back in the cave. I did go do the back and forth thing like I told you. So we went from here, back up to here,
through another night.
just to map it, and then back down to here. And the really cool thing was I was able to watch the shortwave tower the entire time to sort of triangulate my position. But now what we're going to do is we're going to head west-northwest, and eventually we should follow the hard border again, and we'll reach the abandoned or damaged bunkhouses. So there's that. And looks like I already picked up everything, so let's be irresponsible campers. And we'll leave the fire behind. I could have got a bit more sleep, but there's plenty of daylight, so we should just get moving. I can do some more mapping now, too. I always just take 2 out of the 3, just because it'll keep the point of interest on the map. I don't need them all. Matter of fact, I'm sitting on a ton of this stuff that I still need to prepare, so I can make some reishi teas and some birch bark teas to gain some of our condition back. I didn't realize it, but I was holding enough old man's lichen beards to make, I think, 10 bandages, which are antiseptic bandages, which are really nice. So anyway, we're going to follow along west-northwest here, because this is like a hard border. And I should be able to climb over the top of this so I don't have to worry about the water. Because there is a spot where you can't cross. Yeah, we're good. Alright. Oh, goody. Look at that. More wolves. That's fine. My right button on my mouse is starting to wear out, so if you ever see it twitch real bad, it's because of that. Ooh, in your face! There's another one right there. Yeah, third one over there. Apparently I dropped a gut. It's like crapping yourself, I guess. Alright, since we have 3 wolves to deal with, we're going to deal with them first. They will meander their way back here. They know I'm here. Oh, he's running off. Over there's the bunkhouses, and beyond that should be the Old Spence family homestead. Here he comes. Let's just duck down, get him running. As soon as you aim the gun, he starts running. Oh, he beat me to it. Damn it. He didn't tear my clothes this time. That's good. Then again, I'm not sure what he did. Did I stab him? Yeah, he's bleeding. Good. Alright, so let's deal with medical. Let's use this on my infection risk. And I did make a couple of bandages, so we should be good for this too. And I think I gotta use a second one for sprained ankle. How annoying. Yeah, so he was a beat up kind, not a ruin your clothes kind. And then I need painkillers too. Yeah, he put a hurting on us. Let's just take a once over for our clothing just to be on the safe side. Yeah. Yeah, he didn't attack our clothing. Some attack your clothing, some of them attack your condition. That one way out there. I'm not going to harvest this guy. Screw it. What I will do, though, is have my rifle at the ready. Just in case if that wolf wants to get fresh. I do want to map all this too. There's a lot of stuff here, so let's go ahead and do that. I think that wolf's far enough away. Nope, he isn't. Oh, he's running. That's good. Okay, so it mapped all this stuff, but it hasn't mapped the houses. And as you can see, the bunkhouses are all ruined. Really? Oh crap, I've used the wrong thing. Bruising, laceration, torn clothing. Wow, he did everything to us. Damn it. Someday I'll stop being bad at this. Today is not that day. Alright, what'd you ruin on me this time? My rabbit skins, my toque. Okay, everything else seems to be okay. Good. I can handle that. What I can't handle is I used the wrong thing on the wolf, so he'll be back. I'm almost certain of it. Yep. You need to die. Come to Papa. Really? Jesus Christ! Stupid wolf. My aim is just so off right now. It could be for the fact that I got almost no sleep for the last 48 hours. So, if you're wondering what happened, my intro in episode 1 explains it. My reaction time is total crap right now.
I could use this.
Marine flare. Okay, he's bleeding out, so now I should be able to map this in peace. There we go. None of these cabins are enterable. But I think I am going to break down some of this wood. Because we've been camping a lot and making a lot of fires. So some of that would probably be good. Let's go ahead and break this down. 2 hours. Okay, whatever. Oh, more pallets. Okay. Looks like we're going to spend a lot of time doing this today. Fine. Don't really need those. We'll just break down some of it. I don't want to waste the whole day. Just get some of this reclaimed wood that's laying around. And make a quick study of my map. Okay, there's a bridge here. And then this should take me to the Old Spence family farmstead. That's one of the major points of interest on this map. I think it's the biggest one on the south. So, and then all of this is thick ice, so you don't have to worry about the fall warning, or thin ice warning rather. Alright. Finish the bridge. Has a walking path that way. And just on the other side of this fence should be the farmstead. Yep. We have arrived. And there's some wolves genuinely on the other side of this. Okay, so there's the remnants of a house. I think there's a basement here, right? There's got to be something here. That house is wrecked. Actually, let me go ahead and survey this. Get it all marked in. Good. None of the houses are mappable. Bit lame. Alright. Look at all these mushrooms. We just grab one or two. I got a bunch of them anyway on me already. Alright, so now we have a barn to deal with. Looks like there is no basement. But we can camp in the barn, that's not a big deal. Coal. Ah, is this a forge? It is a forge! So, ooh. I already got that book. There's some goodies in here. Look at all these planks I can cut up. We're gonna camp out here tonight. Yep, we're gonna do that. Let me... What? Oh, furnace. There we go. Let's start a fire. Yes. I think the only skills I'm missing is fishing and archery. Okay, so...
Come on.
1 degree Fahrenheit. What?
I'd better find some water.
Some wood. Have some firewood. Have a coal or two. There we go. This will heat up. Once it gets to 270 degrees, then we can... Ooh, what's this? Ski jacket. Nice. We'll let that come up to temperature. What's this? More coal. Sewing kit. Kind of hidden in the snow there. There's a heavy hammer there too. Right there. Reclaim wood. Bedroll. Ooh, forcible locker. Anything good?
What have we here?
Ah, rifle ammo. Nice. Okay. This was worth it. Check the toolbox. Cleaning kit. Already have like a ton of them. Cardboard matches. That's it. And up here. So you don't want to completely wipe out all those planks just yet. Because there's a bed here. Nice. Alright, so we're definitely camping out here.
I'll be hungry later.
Yep. Jerry can. 1/4 of a gallon of oil in it. Let's read this. Do you see the stars? Do you see that you are there? It's a fault of the mind to perceive separation. The same fault creates time. Look around, observe. Your father was trying to preserve what we have. The boxes hold the seeds to the universe. Breathe deep and persist. Fix that goal in your mind. Concentrate on a single flower. You'll feel that warmth on your cheeks again. This is just a signal from beyond. It's just a passing cloud from another world. The songs of birds will fill pink skies. Remember, the weakest light breaks the deepest darkness. This is actually a message that was written by a donator, and then they leave it in the game, sort of like those cairn stones. So that's pretty cool. We'll take it. And I need to leave some of these planks alone. Ooh, there's a cloth up here too. I didn't even see that. Alright, so the forge should be up to temperature. Let me break this down. And what we can do is we can actually cook on here at the same time. Oh, we're out of... We need to drink. Alright, and I think what I'll do is I'll make some water. And then go to the forge. Oh, we're not at temperature yet? What the hell? Did I add the coal too soon? Yeah, that's what it was. I think I added it too soon. Oh, maybe they changed it. I think they changed the mechanic where you have to add multiple coals now. Either that or maybe I'm just supposed to sit and wait for it to climb on its own. Oh no, no, you do have to add multiples. That's interesting. There we go, now we're up to 270. Alright, well, let's see what I can make. I got scrap metals, cloths, forge, heavy hammer. Takes 3 hours to do that. takes 4 hours to do that. And I can make arrowheads too. Well, I don't use bows typically, I use guns. But just to say we did it, let's craft a knife. Because this is exactly what you would have to do in Interloper. Okay, so we made a knife. Let's check. I think I didn't... Yeah, it took so long that I couldn't drink the water. Or I... Oops. I wasted the water.
Feels like night is coming.
I guess what I can do is take a quick nap. For an hour. Okay, now it's dark. Forge is still doing its thing. I think once it's heated up too, like this, let's drink some of the water we just made. And let's get some food in us, in our belly. See, those are all in the 90s still. 77. See what else we got. 99. Alright, so let's eat up the rabbits first. Maybe some venison. Man, we're gonna poop like a solid onyx brick with all this meat we're eating. Alright, there. Now we're all full, and we have water. And I can add... I think I can add fuel to this, right? Because it's going to be a long night. And we're already up to temperature, so I should be able to just add other types of wood in there now. Yeah, that's good. Alright, let's make the hatchet, just so we said we did. Cool. Alright, so now we made those, even though we didn't really need them. Let's go ahead and make us an herbal tea. Because we're going to go ahead and sleep the rest of the night off.
Feels like something is sapping my energy.
Drink that. I don't think we can make bullets or anything, right? Yeah, that's all we can make here. And then we'll pick that up. Actually, no, we'll leave that on. And how much fire time do we have left? 8 hours. Let's sleep for 7 of those 8 hours. Actually, no, we'll sleep for 8. We'll sleep a full. We'll sleep a full 8. Because the fires tend to run longer because of my cooking skill anyway. There we go. And it's nice and bright outside. And let's go ahead and make us a cup of coffee. And while we wait on that, we can eat some of our delicious venison. If you're wondering why I haven't carved this, it's like, well, what's the point? I'll cook it, or I'll carve it when I need to cook it.
I could use a drink.
Yeah, that makes 2 of us. Alright, so this should be drinkable now. We'll go ahead and pick that up. And then we'll drink the rest of our water. Yeah, see, 3 hours left on it, even though, you know, we did all that. Let's see if is there anything I can leave behind? Like, I usually like to drop my duplicates off. I'll put a couple of flares in here, one of my flashlights, one of the saws. Yeah, I don't need this many heavy hammers on me. I wish you can combine them just by collapsing them like that, but no bueno. You can have one of the lanterns, and can't spray paint. And then what I'll do is I will mark that I was here. searched. Right on here. So that'll mark it on the map. Yep, there we go. Alright, now give me just a second because I need to study the map again to figure out what we should do for the rest of the episode. So sit tight and I'll handle that right meow.
12 seconds later.
Okay, so it looks like we're going to continue heading west and then push to the north. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you to the next bear cave, I believe. And hopefully not get killed. That'd be good. Yep. And I think what I'll do is I'll get you right up to the abandoned camp in the northwest in this episode. So we actually did cover a lot of ground for this particular episode. Okay, so rifles out. Load her up, top her off. Oh yeah, I forgot. I can go in here too. Let's see what else we got. Nothing. Firewood. Ooh, pair of boots.
That'll come in handy.
That'll come in handy for taking it apart and using it for cured leather. Absolutely. Okay, but for now we're done here, so we thank this abandoned barn for its hospitality, and on we go. Some hay bales. So we're gonna keep heading west. A bit of a shack here. Some stone, some wood. Backpack.
This'll come in handy.
Sure. Nothing in it. Go ahead and map this area right quick, just to make sure. Yep. Alright, now if you look off in the distance, you're going to see a broken radio tower right there. That's where we're headed. And it looks like to get there, we're going to have to go around that water feature. Because there's a lot of deep water there, so we really don't want to take the chance of crossing it. But I guess I should have pointed this out before I moved. Okay, so straight across there's the radio tower. And right about there is a bear cave. So we're probably going to run into the southern bear. We killed the northern one already. He won't be back for another 40 days-ish. About 40 days, something like that. Wolves respawn quick. Bears, not so much. I'm not a big fan of taking time off of work, but when it ended up happening, there's no way I would have made it through the day. No way. Alright, so I need to go over here and wait for this Wolfa. There's two of them. Okay, he took the hit. That's good enough. And that one, well, he won't be doing wolf things anymore, let's just put it that way. So I should be able to map in peace now. There we go. Lots of limbs. Thankfully, we're not really hurting for that. I'm going to leave the bodies. I'm not hurting for meat right now either. Okay, so there should be a cave to the left and then the radio tower on the right. So let's go to the radio tower first, see if we can spot the bear at the cave, and then make our way to that cave, which is not a bear cave. But it is a POI. This gives us a pretty good vantage point. I'm not going to mess with the old man's Lycanthropes beard because we have 9 of those bandages right now. And there's a ton of it here, so if you ever needed it later in your playthrough, you can always come back. I mean, there's a ton of it here. Lots of wood. Let's see if we can find the bear first. Okay, so his cave is on that island right there. It faces north. And he doesn't appear to be here. Let's go ahead and map. Make sure he's not behind me. That would be unpleasant. Bear rape is serious business. Alright, so this is the shortwave tower. I love how it shows a building there when there isn't really one. There's the bear. Alright. So, I could try to set a distance record. And I think what I'll do is I'm going to wait him out a bit, and I'm going to take a shot at him. That way we don't have to deal with him later. The idea here is to hit him at a distance, make him bleed, and then he can go die off somewhere. And other things that are in this area, there's a dead body, a couple of islands that way. I believe it's that one right there. And I think a bow and arrow of some sort, or at least an arrow. And then there's a couple of deer up that way. But right now I've got the high ground, which is what I need to keep. I think another great addition for this game in a DLC would be if you make a looking glass, and then you can attach it to your rifle as a scope. That'd be great. So you end up making two. And maybe you have to use the forge to do it, and that's fine. Oh my god, did I just kill him in one shot from here? From this day forth, you can call me Wesley Snipes. Holy crap. Now, I should be excited, but if you remember a couple of seasons ago, I snuck up on a bear that I shot, and it turns out he was playing possum. And then he stood up, and then I had to shoot him again. So we're going to play this kind of carefully. Because the fact that I took him out from that distance is frankly amazing. Wait a minute. Am I going to be able to get back up here? Ooh. You know what? Let's go ahead and check out that cave first, so I don't have to backtrack. Because I can use the bear's cave for shelter. So let's do that, turn around, go back, get the body, harvest him, and we'll quarter him. See, did I get the cave the last time I mapped? No. I didn't get none of these mushrooms or the cave. So we're going to go right to here, and then we're going to map this. Here we go. So now that is officially on the map. Let's go check out this cave right quick. Backpack. Let's see what you got. Anything good?
I think I can use this.
This is for fire starting, which I'm already maxed out, so. Ooh, hello. Okay, let's read it. These lousy tires keep me so busy I snapped a pic just for you. This is what keeps me away from home all these weeks, but I'm almost done. Alright, and we'll take it. Alright, so that's the Forlorn Muskeg Vista. Let's see, this is the Poacher's Den, so it would be... Huh. I'll have to find that. It's going to be probably in the next episode where we actually find that, but we'll find it. It's fine. Let's go get our quartered bear, or let's go quarter a bear, rather. There is a path down here to the left, I believe. I hope. Don't quote me on it. We're about to find out. Should be northwest of this tower. I really could use the wood. Part of the problem I have is I like to dress heavy, so I'm wearing like the crampons and I've got a bunch of heavy equipment, so I can't run very far, as you probably noticed. This far. 10 strided steps is all I can do. Can I mountain goat down here? Or am I still worried about... No, I'm still worried about deep water. Thin ice, rather. This is okay. I see the cairn. It's just a message. Or it'll say this one's not yet written. My curiosity wants me to find out. Story's not yet written. So that was a donator who didn't write a story. He just donated, which is gracious and generous. Oh, look, there's the wolf we killed. Which I could care less about. We're pretty good on meats. But I do want the bear. Because I want the hide. That is not something you leave behind. Alright, so there's the bridge that'll cross us over. Yeah, see, there was no way down. If we have to take a fallen tree and a land bridge to get to that bear, there was no way down. If we mountain goated that, we'd have never got back up. Let's go ahead and map this since it's the middle of the day. Hopefully the weather doesn't turn to crap. There we go. And yeah, I might have been foreshadowing slightly there, but it's a very real possibility because we have not been stuck in a storm in a long time. Okay, so let's harvest this, just to say we did. And then we're gonna map this area. I shouldn't have did that actually. I should have mapped it first. Oh, there's a body over here. He should be somewhere over here. There he is. Ooh, he dropped a bow.
Can't be too careful.
And a broken arrow. And I suspect what happened is he met the bear. Revolver cartridge with no revolver. Oh crap. Where is he? Where is he? I need to run somewhere flatter. Get a better look at him. There he is. Get him to run towards me. Crap, I missed. There we go. He won't be a problem anymore. See, like, I don't care if I kill him or not. I know as a hunter, I would say that's really bad to just wound it and let it go die. But in this game, it's okay. It's okay. There's too many wolves. Too many damn wolves in this area, in this map, in this game mode. So let's go get our bear before we lose it. Follow the wolf tracks. Oh, you should be dead, bro. Seriously? Oh, crap. I guess this is a different wolf? Is that a different wolf? Damn it. Maybe that's a different wolf. I don't know. I stabbed him this time, so he should be done for. Where's my bear? Okay. He's been down long enough to where I'm pretty sure he's not alive. Yeah. God, I can't believe I hit him from all the way up there down to here. That was awesome. Awesome. Super awesome. You get the rifle out so I don't have an ND. We'll just leave his feet behind as a warning to all the other animals out here. Okay, I think his cave is right here. No? What? I'm pretty sure his cave is supposed to be right here. Yeah, because there's the land bridge, so I wonder if the opening's on the other side. I guess we'll find out. I mean, it's okay either way. Doesn't really matter. This part should be pretty thick ice. If I remember right, I can use an energy drink, and I can run as much as I want, sort of like an emergency stim. But I'm not going to waste the time to find out. Because then you get, I think, a headache or something like that, and your vision gets all blurry, and that's no fun. Alright, so there's the wrecked train, which means we're near the edge of where the map ends. I swear the bear cave entrance is somewhere right over here. I might just end up going all the way to the abandoned camp. There it is. If daylight permits. Like if I don't fart around too much. You can always tell if it's a bear's cave because they put the bones here as a warning. Since we killed him, it's not a really big... Oh, look, another Polaroid. Huh. Some wandering last winter took me to the strangest, most desolate part of Great Bear. Looking out over this broken marshland, I couldn't help but think of you. What a time we had. Alright. Okay, we've already been there. Huh. I wonder... Because I think the Vista usually has like a lockbox or something, if I'm not mistaken. It doesn't matter. Alright, so we need to keep heading northwest because there's deep water up there. Or thin ice. I don't know why I keep saying deep water. Oh god, there's two of them. Jesus. That's all I need. More wolves. We're not going to let them close the gap. I've proven to you time and time again this episode, and many before it, that being this exhausted, no. I'm just not going to do it. I'm just going to shoot him as soon as I get an opportunity. I mean, if I can kill a bear from that distance... That was pure luck, by the way. That's RNG. Having a scope would be awesome, though. Missed. Missed again. Come on, at least make him bleed. There we go. You can see, like, he tips his head down. That way you know you hit him. Stalker. Jesus. That's so many damn wolves. I should be able to make the abandoned camp. I think I have enough daylight to map a couple of times, too. We should do that. There we go. There's a body here? I think that's the one we already picked up, isn't it? Let me look. Yeah, I think that's the one we already picked up. And it mapped the dead body, so that's cool. For the wolf we shot.
Like almost anything about now.
Oh, you're thirsty. Sorry, brother. I gotcha. I'm really bad about keeping an eye on that. Which is not going to help my well-fed bonus any. What do we got here? Some firewood. Take it. Saves me the trouble of harvesting logs like this. What's this? Scrap? Scrap metal. Okay. Is there anything else I can loot from this? No. Okay, so there's a low blind hunting thing, but that's near the camp anyway, so let's go ahead and try to find our way to the abandoned camp. Or maybe, you know what, maybe we'll follow the island, and maybe we will do that. We'll get the low blind first. Oh, look at that thing just running up on me. Did I really miss him a second time? Yep. Alright, I'm going through ammo like I've got tons of it to spare or something, and that's probably a bad thing. Ah, gotcha! There's another one. Jesus. You know you're gonna die, right? Like, this I cannot allow. Come towards me, big fella. There we go. He's dealt with. Yep, there's the low blind, which means the abandoned camp's going to be over there. Do I have a straight shot at that without worrying about drowning? Yes. Should be able to make this no problem. Grab a couple of sticks along the way. I watch a guy who always says, never leave a stick behind. Never walk past a stick. I think that's what he says. Because it's 10 minutes worth of fire. So, it's pretty smart advice. Alright, we're at the low blind. This is where a bear would have attacked also. Which I believe is that southern... This is where the southern bear attacks. He wanders this far forward, or north. Ooh, more rifle ammo. Yeah, we needed that. Especially since I can't hit a damn thing right now. Water bottle. Not really a big deal. Let's go ahead and map this. Hopefully it gives us a bearing towards the abandoned camp. It just says Hunter's Blind. This is actually the low blind on a lot of guides. Alright, so the sun is setting that way. We came from that way, so I need to go that way. Let's just keep pointing in that direction before I harvest this log. Good. Oh, just lovely. That was bad. Great. Let's just follow the water line. The abandoned camp should be up and over the top of that hill. What I did there was I actually looked down, walked straight back. That way I didn't lose my bearing. But now it's going to say I'm in low visibility conditions, so... Can I see the blind from here? I can't see a damn thing from anywhere. Alright, so we have a bunch of logs here. The camp should be right around here somewhere. But because we farted around, we can't see anything. Alright, so there should be a set of mushrooms here.
I think I need to lay down.
There is. And then, let's see, to the north, there should be another set of mushrooms. So the camp should be right about here-ish. See how easy it is you can get lost, though? Especially if you're tired, you're hungry, and... Is this the other mushrooms? Okay, so here's the other set of mushrooms. So now I need to head east-ish. Southeast-ish. Yeah, this camp should be like right here. Like right about here. It's gonna make me a liar, isn't it? Alright, that's where the water curves around. Yeah? Yeah, so it should be over here. It should literally be like right here. But because my visibility is so poor... I just remember it's in between a bunch of mushrooms. And there should be like an island thing. Oh, maybe it's north of the island thing. This. Maybe? I don't know. Can I map or is it going to say low visibility? Yeah. Alright, let's just check around here right quick. That's the hard border. Camp should be around that rock feature. Oh, goddamn deer. Freaking deer, man. Alright, there's more mush booms here. There's some old man's beard here. It's supposed to be like right here. Huh. Well, that's no good. I know it's not on the water. Oh, this is bad. Okay, it's gotta be here somewhere. Where's that rock feature? There's the deer. Here's the mushrooms. Where's the rocks? Okay, that's the rocks. That's the old man's beard. So, I thought it was supposed to be right by the old man's beard. Which would be right here. It would be literally right here. I don't know. Let's just keep going along the water line, I guess. Ooh, we're dangerously lost. Huh. Where the hell am I? There's a dead wolf. He didn't get very far, did he? Okay. Let's take a quick look over here. So, essentially, where I think I am, I'm near the northern wall. There's like a step or a ledge, and at the top of the ledge is actually a rope climb, and above there is where we're going to end the season, because it's the last major point of interest on the map. I think it's like right up there, or maybe slightly that way. Man, I need to find a place to camp out now. See, is that big rock that I went underneath? It is. Alright. Can I use this as like a shelter-ish? Like if I just hang out right here? Let's try that, because we're kind of screwed. Let's just make a fire. And what I'll do is I'll cram it right up against the wall to keep it as much protected from the wind as possible. And we'll just camp out and sleep it off. And then when the ground, or when the atmosphere clears a bit, we'll try to figure out where the heck we're at. It's like all my meats. That's funny. It doesn't degrade as quickly as it used to. At least that's what it feels like that. Oh, we got a bunch of meat we're sitting on now. Obviously, you know, if you don't use no carry weight, you're not going to have all this on you. I'm just being a tourist right now, just to show you all the POIs. Wanted to make sure I make that perfectly clear. There's no way you're going to carry this much stuff without it, without the no carry weight thing. Just heat up all the rabbits, get rid of them. I could have eat up all these peanut butters, but they don't technically go bad. That's why I left them in my inventory. Let's eat up a wolf, I guess. Or are we full? I guess we're full. There we go. Alright, let's put that away. Let's add some fuel to this fire. There. It's a full fire. Now what I'm banking on is that I can, well, I'm going to sleep in small increments just to make sure we don't get ourselves killed. Alright, and I think what else I'll do is I will drop an herbal tea. Like that. And then move it closer to the fire, like this. That way I could just do that. Good. And then we'll sleep 2 hours at a time. Keep an eye on, or listen for sounds of animals. It's the worst way to sleep in real life, obviously. Okay. And it looks like the sky cleared a bit. It did, but we can't map right now because it's dark. Okay, let's try to sleep for 4 hours this time. The wind's picking up. Hopefully that doesn't mess with us too much. Great. That's all I need right now is a blizzard. Wake up just enough to eat, and then go back to sleep. Okay, and let's try to sleep for 3 hours. I didn't even check the fire. But we did a 12-hour fire, so it should still be burning. Alright. Sun's out. We still have 5 hours of fire left. Let me sleep for another hour, see if the snow will pass. Nope. Well, let's see if it'll let me map. It does. Good. Alright. So we're directly north of the low blind. So I'm too far over. I need to be essentially more west to where this abandoned camp is supposed to be. We'll let that burn. Maybe it's up there. I don't know if I have a way up there, though. Like, I don't think there's a path. We're gonna find out. We're gonna learn something today. Yeah, there's no way. No way. Just go over here real quick and we'll map this out. Maybe my survey will pick up what I'm looking for. Give me a better idea where the heck I'm at. Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm right where I'm supposed to be for this place. Like, I'm fairly certain of it. It's supposed to be right here. The thing I'm looking for. It clearly isn't here. Okay, so there's the low blind, directly west, and a little bit north. That's what the map showed me. Which is, yeah, right about here. It should have been right here. Huh. This is the rock feature that I was supposed to walk around to get to it. This is the branches that are supposed to be near it. Yeah, there's supposed to be a camp like right here. clearly there isn't. Weird. Well, I guess it doesn't exist anymore. But you know what? We're also out of time for the day. So this was the Next 30, episode 2, season 8 of The Long Dark Sandbox Survival. And if you like what you see, and maybe you can find the abandoned camp, then I'll leave you a link in the description below. If you haven't played this game before, you really ought to try it. It's very immersive and intense. And kind of scary at times, but hauntingly beautiful at other times. So anyway, if you're new here, welcome to my channel. But if you're a regular, welcome back. Either way, check out my other playlists and see if my other interests may be of interest to you. Right now what I'm trying to do is desperately get back to that archway, because we're about to get hit with a blizzard. And I have to figure out where I'm going to camp and ride this out. And I hope that my fire's still burning. I hope. Anyway, next episode, we will skim across the top. And it looks like my fire does want to burn out. So what you can do in a situation like this is you can add fuel and add a stick. I think, right? Let's see. It's too windy to sustain this fire. Okay, so we're screwed. With this fire, we're screwed. Even though I'm protected from the wind right here, that fire isn't. How bizarre. I thought I could add a stick, though. I guess not. Anyway, we'll see you in the next episode. And hopefully we won't die between episodes. Later.